Dear students, welcome to my class. In this class, I am going to discuss modern theory of international trade. It is also called as Hexer-Ohlin theory. Hexer-Ohlin theory is known as modern theory of international trade. It was first formulated by Swedish economist Hexer in the year 1919 and later on fully developed by his student Ohlin in the year 1935. In this picture, you can observe the left side Elie Hexer and right side Bertil Ohlin. Elie Hexer developed modern theory of international trade in the year 1919 and Bertil Ohlin he further fully developed the theory in the year 1935. The modern theory of international trade or Hexer-Ohlin model depends on certain assumptions. First one, there are two countries with two goods. Hexer-Ohlin model assumes that there are only two countries and with two commodities international trade takes place. International trade takes place between two countries and with two commodities. Second one, the theory assumes that there are only two factors of production, namely capital and labor. Number 3, countries have similar production technology. The production techniques or technology are identical in both the countries. Fourth one, prices are the same everywhere. Fifth assumption is the tastes and preferences of the people in the two countries are identical or similar. Sixth one is the two countries have different factor endowments, namely capital and labor. And seventh one is there exists perfect competition. And eighth assumption, there are no transport costs. Ninth assumption is there are no trade restrictions between the two countries. It means international trade is free. 10th one is full employment. And last assumption is the exports and imports between the countries are balanced. Here, this is the explanation about the modern theory of international trade. Ohlin states that trade results on account of the different relative price of different goods in different countries. The relative price difference of commodity is the result of relative costs and factor price differences in different countries. Differences in factor prices are due to differences in factor endowments in different countries. Thus, boils down to the fact that trade occurs because different countries have different factor endowments. Ohlin's theory is therefore also described as the factor endowment theory or the factor proportions analysis. Ohlin's theory is usually expounded in terms of a two-factor model with labor and capital as the two factors of endowments. The gist of the theory is what determine trade are differences in factor endowments. Some countries have plenty of capital, others have an abundance of labor. The Hexer-Ohlin theorem is countries which are rich in labor will export labor-intensive goods and the countries which have plenty of capital will export capital-intensive products. We can explain with example as given by Ohlin. Ohlin illustrates his conclusions by taking two countries, Australia and England. Australia possesses abundance of land but less of labor and capital. Hence, land is cheap while other factors are relatively dear in Australia. As a result, Australia produces commodities which require large areas of land but very little of labor and capital. Such commodities are naturally wheat, wool, meat, etc. and therefore they will be cheap in Australia. But England, on the other hand, possesses plenty of capital goods but less of land and labor. Therefore, England produces goods which require much of capital goods and less of labor, and such goods will be naturally manufactured goods. These goods will be cheap in England. Thus, when Australia exports wheat, wool, etc. to England, it is indirectly importing scarce factors from England. Similar is the case with England.